Okay, thank you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here for this meeting of the Town Board of the Town of Carmel. Before we get started, we're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, so would everybody please rise. And Councilwoman McDonough, could you lead us tonight?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Susie. And thank you all for being here, and thank you all at home for watching this meeting of the Town Board of the Town of Carmel. Today's date is Wednesday, August 9th, 2017, and tonight's Town Board meeting is a Town Board voting meeting. With us is the full Town Board is present this evening, as is our Town Clerk, Ann Spofford, all the way down to my right. All the way down to my left is Greg Fulchetti, our Town Attorney. And with us this evening is our legislator from Putnam County, Neil Sullivan, is with us tonight, too. Thank you, Neil, for being here. Okay, so at 6:30 p.m., the Town Board met in executive session to myself and Councilman Schneider with the Town Board to discuss a contractual matter. So at 7 p.m., we convened the Town Board voting meeting. So the first item on the agenda is to accept the Town Board minutes of June 28th and July 19th of 2017. I need a motion to accept those.
So moved.
Okay, so moved by Councilman Lombardi. Who seconded it, Susie?
Yes.
Seconded by Councilwoman McDonough and Councilman Lupinacci. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, first resolution this evening is a resolution authorizing budget modifications, and that's number 2017/04. Councilman Schneider, would you read resolution number 1, please?
Whereas the Town Comptroller has reviewed the proposed final budget modifications for the period ending June 30th, 2017 with the Town Board, which are detailed and explained on the attached budget revision schedule 2017/04. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes and ratifies the final budget modifications and revisions for the period ending June 30th, 2017, as shown itemized on schedule 2017/04, which is attached hereto, incorporated herein, and made a part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Lombardi. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, next resolution, number 2, is a resolution in support of a sewer feasibility and facility study for the Route 6 corridor in Mahopac. Councilman Lombardi, would you read resolution 2,
Sure.
please?
Resolved that the Town Board of Town of Carmel, upon presentation by Deputy Putnam County Executive Bruce Walker, hereby declares its support for the proposed feasibility and facility study to be commissioned by the County of Putnam for the purpose of determining the possibility of providing sanitary sewer collection system for the Route 6 corridor in Mahopac, west of Clark Place and continuing to the border of Mahopac. And be it further resolved, the Town Board shall designate various town employees from the Office of the Town Engineer, Town Controller, and Town Assessor to coordinate with and provide input to the County of Putnam in connection with the scope and parameters of said study, as well as all district-related matters and proposed capital improvements resulting from said study. And be it further resolved that all final determinations regarding scope and parameters of said study as pertaining to the Town of Carmel shall be made by the Town of Carmel Town Board based upon input and recommendations from all individuals and departments as designated as above. And be it further resolved that a certified copy of this resolution shall be transmitted to the Chairwoman of the Putnam County Legislature, Jeannie Nasarino. I offer the resolution as read.
Seconded.
Okay, offered by Councilman Lombardi, seconded by Councilman Schneider. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. And just a couple of words on this. Keep in mind that this is a feasibility study. It's a facility study, and that study will be undertaken by Insight Engineering, along with the assistance and input from the Town of Carmel. So the Town of Carmel Engineering Department and our consulting engineer, John Fulchetti, will be meeting with Jeff Cantelmo, the principal of Insight Engineering, to determine the scope of what the services will be with respect to the feasibility and facility study that's going to be undertaken. And it's also worthy to note that Putnam County has funded the cost of the facilities and feasibility study at a cost of $50,000. That was approved by the Putnam County Legislature at their last voting meeting, public meeting. So that was approved. So the funding for the study is being borne by Putnam County. It's being paid by Putnam County. And there was also a $25,000 component of that approval of that resolution that is going to be paying for the legal work associated with the study as well. So there's $50,000 for the study and $25,000 for any legal work that would be undertaken with respect to the district, the sewer district, the formation of it, and other legalities that are associated with the sewer district. So that's $75,000 that was approved. Am I correct, Neil? $75,000 in total for the Mahopac study. Okay, thank you. All right. Does anybody else want to add anything to that while we're on this topic real quick? Yeah, the town board, this town board, the Carmel Town Board, will be the lead agency. We will be controlling the study, and anything associated with this district will be under the auspices and control of the town of Carmel. Even though the county has supported this with funding for the study, it will be a town of Carmel project. In association with, the county will be assisting the town of Carmel, but it'll be our study, and it will be our district. If the district is formed and created, it will be owned and operated by the town of Carmel, as the county does not own or maintain any water or sewer districts. So it will be the town of Carmel's project going forward. So I just wanted to clear that up. If anybody had any, concerns about who was actually going to be controlling this, and the committee that's going to be formed will be under the control of the town of Carmel. Myself will be chairing that committee. So going forward, I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood that. Okay?
Good.
Does anybody want to add anything else to this?
You're chairing, or is it Jonathan and Susie?
We can discuss that.
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay.
Someone from the town of Carmel is absolutely chairing that
Yes.
committee.
Yeah.
Yes, somebody will be chairing that, correct. My name was mentioned as a possible chair of it, and we can discuss that.
I didn't see that memo, so, and I've been too busy. That's why,
Okay.
because I thought, when you were saying that, I thought that we already just discussed Susan and Jonathan.
Right.
But if that was already discussed, I missed that, so I take that back. Sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, I think I was kind of delegated by
Oh,
someone.
Okay, that's
So,
fine.
but
I
we'll talk
truly,
about
I
it.
truly missed it then.
Okay.
So,
You didn't get that memo?
no, I've been swamped. I'm sorry.
I'm only joking. All right, so, Ann, we did the roll call vote, correct?
We did.
Okay, thank you. All right, so the next item on the agenda is number 3, is a resolution accepting a proposal and authorizing purchase of hot in-place asphalt scarification, Town of Carmel Highway Department. Councilman Lupinacci, would you read number 3, please?
Resolved that the Town Board of Town of Carmel, upon the recommendation of Town of Carmel Highway Superintendent Michael Simone, hereby authorize purchase of hot-in-place recycling heater scarification of existing asphalt pavement for the period of December 1st, 2016 through November 30th, 2017, from Highway Rehabilitation Corp., Brewster, New York, under Putnam County bid number RFB 5415. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Lombardi. Roll call vote?
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, yes, yes.
Tell them how to vote now, too.
Okay, so,
Wow.
motion carried. Resolution number 4 is a resolution to approve application for education stipend for police officer Erin Makem. Susie, would you read number 4, please?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, upon the recommendation of Chief of Police Michael Kazari, hereby approves the application for education stipend of Police Officer Aaron McComb for City University of New York at St. John Jay College, and authorizes payment of $900 to Officer McComb. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Second by Councilman Lombardi. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lubinachi.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, next resolution, number 5, is a resolution accepting a proposal for oil spill remediation for Carmel Sewer District Number 2. Councilman Schneider, would you read number 5?
Be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Carmel Sewer District Number 2, and upon the recommendation of Town of Carmel Town Engineer Richard J. Franzetti, P.E., hereby accepts the proposal of Duchess Environmental Construction of Mahopac, New York, dated June 23, 2017, for oil spill remediation services at Putnam Plaza Pump Station in Carmel Sewer District Number 2 at a cost not to exceed $18,946. And be it further resolved, the Town Supervisor Kenneth Schmidt is hereby authorized to sign all necessary documents to accept said proposal. I offer this resolution as read.
Second?
Seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lubinachi.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Okay, next resolution, number 6, is a resolution authorizing payment of compensatory time for a Town of Carmel Highway Department. Councilman Lombardi, would you read number 6, please?
Resolved that the Town Board of Town of Carmel hereby authorizes payment of 70 days of accrued sick time to Town of Carmel employee 1,500 at a daily rate of $387.93 for a total of $16,293.10. I offer the resolution as read.
Second?
Okay, seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lubinachi.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Okay, next resolution, number 7, is a resolution authorizing encumbrance and expenditure of funds for Sycamore Park improvements. Councilman Lupinacci, would you read 7?
Resolved that in addition to any and all funds and expenditures previously authorized in connection with the conversion of tennis courts to basketball courts at Sycamore Park, New York State Dormitory Authority, SAM grant, project ID number 8930, the Town Board of Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the additional expenditures of up to an amount of $29,151 for the construction of said improvements, and be it further resolved that the authorization contained herein shall be deemed to be for the purpose of funding the designated project in accordance with the terms and condition of the New York State Dormitory Authority Grant, SAM number 8930, and be it further resolved that the Town Comptroller, Marion Maxwell, is hereby authorized to forward any necessary documentation and correspondence to the New York State Dormitory Authority and/or to make any and all budget transfers or modifications necessary in connection with this authorization. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Okay, seconded by Councilwoman McDonough. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lubinachi.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, next resolution, number 8, is a resolution authorizing encumbrance and expenditure of funds for airport park improvements. Susie, would you read number 8, please?
Sure. Resolved that in addition to any and all funds and expenditures previously authorized in connection with the proposed improvements at Airport Park, New York State Dormitory Authority, SAM Grant, project number, or project ID number 7316, the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the additional expenditure of up to, in an amount up to $369,845 from Town of Carmel funds, including but not limited to the Parkland Trust Fund for the construction of said improvements, and be further resolved that the authorization contained herein shall be deemed to be for the purposes of funding the designated project in accordance with the terms and conditions of the New York State Dormitory Authority Grant, SAM number 7316. Be further resolved, the Town Comptroller, Marion Maxwell, is hereby authorized to forward any necessary documentation and correspondence to the New York State Dormitory Authority and/or to make any and all budget transfers or modifications necessary in connection with this authorization. I offer this resolution as read.
Second?
Seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lubinachi.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, this is the 9th and final resolution this evening. It's a resolution authorizing settlement of litigation. Councilman Schneider, would you read number 9?
Whereas there is currently pending in the United States District Court, Southern District of New York, under case number 17 CV00680, a lawsuit entitled Victoria Harris versus the Town of Carmel, and whereas a proposed settlement of the litigation was It's been negotiated by counsel Michael Longo of Lydecker Diaz LLP, who has recommended approval of the proposed settlement. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the settlement of the aforementioned litigation as detailed in the stipulation of settlement currently on file in the office of the Town Supervisor. Be it further resolved that the Town Supervisor, Kenneth Schmidt, is hereby authorized to sign on behalf of the Town of Carmel said stipulation of settlement. I offer this resolution as read.
Second. Seconded by Councilman Lombardi and Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, that completes the agenda items for this evening's Town Board voting meeting. Is there any members of the public that would like to come up and speak on the agenda items that we covered this evening? Mike, come on up.
Hi, good evening, Mike Borelli. I just want to clarify something on number 2. The $75,000 is coming from the county,
Correct.
100%.
Yes, 100%.
And start and finish of this proposed expansion, I'm assuming it's going to go by where Wallhour ends into town. Where's it going to end, though? Is it going all the way to Baldwin Place?
County line.
County line or
County
Baldwin
line.
Place?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And everybody between is in it.
Correct.
They have to go in it.
Yes.
The whole
They-
corridor,
the
that
whole- That
corridor.
whole corridor has to be in it.
Has to be in it, okay.
Yes.
Because there are people saying out there that they don't have to go in, which I know isn't true.
I heard, we've heard the same.
Yeah, we've
Okay?
heard.
I actually heard some legislators telling people that. I was told by certain legislators, and, you know, you can't do that if it's a sewer district.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Greg, could you correct me?
you
They
going
have the
right-
option not to hook up, but they have to pay for
They
up.
have to pay the capital.
Operate in
Pay the capital improvement.
Yes.
You don't have to pay
Formation of the
you don't have to
district
pay
will
the-
be a taxing district.
Even if you don't use it.
Properties within the boundaries will be subject to the tax. Whether people, owners actually hook up to a main that's ultimately constructed is something that the health department will probably ultimately direct them to do, but the town doesn't compel the physical connection, but they do impose the tax.
Yeah, that's what
once the
happened
district's
down here.
formed.
The Board of Health basically says you in,
You have access to a main, you have to connect to it, and they have their methods of enforcing.
but everybody's responsible for the capital.
Yes.
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 Anyone know?
Question, you go into open forums?
Yeah, we're going to go right into the open forum.
I'm saying, should I sit down and get up?
No, stay there, because Neil,
Neil, you have anything on the agenda items?
okay, so stay there, Mike.
Packed house, Neil.
Open forum?
Yeah, open forum.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to ask a question because even I didn't know about this till about a week ago. What's the story with the dam on Lake Mahopac?
Dan, I'm going to defer to counsel on this. Greg?
Pretty broad question, but what's happened is that the
Well,
state.
you want me to narrow it down for you?
If you want, I mean, I can give you a general answer and you can.
I always assumed the dam was controlled by the town, myself. I just my assumption. When the water goes up, the water goes down, it comes in through the engineering department, that's how they decide, together with the lake, with the park district. Now, I understand the DEC is putting pressure on homeowners and the town to the point where it's pushing $1 million in possible violations. And is it because the town, in December 2012, acting as commissioners for the Lake Mahopac Park District, authorized an engineering study for the purpose of a hazard classification for the small dam, but it was never completed, was submitted to the DEC for review?
The DEC's position on who the owners of that dam are is based upon the environmental conservation law. The position is that there are 4 owners of property who actually physically own fee interests in the area that comprises a portion or all of the impoundment, and that the town is an owner under a section of the environmental conservation law because the DEC's claim is that they operate and control the dam. That hazard classification study was done by the town board in 2012 or 2013. It was completed, but that had nothing to do with DEC's contentions about who the owners are and their attempt to enforce against the 5 owners, including the town of Carmel at this point.
No, I know it could be 4 owners, 1 owner, 5 owners, or the whole lakefront owners. My question is this. are these problems arising because the town did not submit what the DEC wanted?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Open forum, Neil, new business? No, okay. All right, so that, we're going to go into town board announcements, and we do have several of them, so I'm going to pass some down. Susie, could you do the concert series?
Yep. The Town of Carmel Recreation and Parks
Roll, huh?
Department Sunset Series, rain date schedule. Again, these are on Thursdays from 7 PM to 9 PM. Well, August 3rd already happened. August 10th, okay. August 10th, the Mighty Conquerors. August 17th, Andrea and the Armenian Rug Riders. And August 24th, the Larley Lagon Band. And then also September 9th, Stonehill Band, which is Soul, Funk, and Motown. September 16th, which is Saints Band Classic R&B. And September 23rd, Mark Berger and Ride, which is deep country, folk songs, and more. So you have them on the 10th, which is tomorrow, the 17th, 14th, 9th, 16th, and 23rd at the Mahopac Chamber Park Actually, Kenny, these ones here say September, on Saturdays.
Yeah, the fall concert
I'm
series.
sorry, yeah, guys, sorry, I screwed it
It's
up.
on Saturday.
Yep, sorry, I screwed it up. Thursdays, you have August 10th, August 17th, and August 24th. Saturdays, you have September 9th, September 16th, and September 23rd. Last time he'll give me these. There you go.
Thanks,
Thank
Bill.
you.
Thank you.
Wait, all you have to do is misread it, and then you don't have to do it anymore?
Yep.
Pretty
Go
much.
ahead. You have to misread it first.
Although you did scarification pretty well.
You did that,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, thank you very much.
I thought it was scarification.
Yeah, blind squirrel finds a nut occasionally. We have the Fall 2017 Roller Hockey, Town of Carmel Recreation and Parks Department. We have the Adams Clinic, which is for ages 3 through 5 and 6 through 7 for first-time players. The fee is $50 per resident or $75 if you're non-resident. It starts on Saturday, September 9th, 2017. We have a youth league, 6 years old to 17-year-old. Wow, that's a big span. 75 for residents, 95 for non-residents. That is Friday night or Friday, September 8th, 2017. Then we have an adult league, 18 years or older. Same fee as the youth, 75 for resident, 95 for non-resident. That too starts on Friday, September 8th, 2017. The place where it is the Michael Geary Memorial Rink. That's right across the street from the Mahopac Fire Department on Route 6. You can go online for registration. Registration starts August 7th at 9 a.m., so it is underway. You can go to register
You don't have to read
dot.
anymore.
All right, I don't have to read anymore. Communitypass.net, Town of Carmel. For more information, you can go to the Facebook or Twitter at Carmel Recreation. You could also go to www.mahopacrollerhockey.com. That's one word, mahopacrollerhockey.com. Or call the rec office at 845-628-7888.
Thanks, John.
Jonathan?
And you know, a broken clock is right at least twice a day.
I'll go first.
I didn't get that
Did you
one
ever
right.
get that? Yeah.
Okay, I got two announcements. The first is painting on location at the beach of Lake Mahopac in conjunction with the Putnam Arts Council and Carmel Recreation and Parks Department. This is a course for 18 years and older to be held at Lake Mahopac on South Lake Boulevard. The fee is $190 and residents $195. Commences Mondays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. from September 11th, 18th, 25, and October 2nd and 9th. For more information or to register, contact Putnam Arts Council, 845-803-8622, or the Town of Carmel Recreation Office, 628-7888. The next is Intro to Recreational Kayaking by the Town of Carmel Recreation and Parks Department. for those 16 years and older, to be held on Lake Mahopac. The fee is $100 for residents, $135 for non-residents, and it's going to be running on Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. September 6, 13, 20, 27, October 4, 11, or on Thursdays from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., September 7, 14, 21, 28, October 5, and 12. So you can register online, commencing on August 14th at 9 a.m. to the Town of Carmel Recreation website, and that's www.register.communitypass.net, Carmel Town. That's not right. Or you can call the Recreation Office at 845-628-7888. What is that? Town.
That's to register.
Yeah, that's not what it is. Oh, is there a slash missing? No.
No,
Okay,
that's right.
anyway. Call.
All right, another announcement for Parks and Rec, 2017 Fall Sunset Yoga registration is open. It starts September 5th, it's 6 weeks long, it's Tuesdays, 5:30 to 6:30, $95 for residents, $60 for residents, $95 for non-residents. More information, check out the website, call 628-7888. Registration opens up on August 14th.
Thank you, John.
All right, thanks, John. Thank you. I'll have to correct that.
Can I just mention the Putnam Arts Council Timeless exhibition that's
Yeah,
going to
sure.
start?
Yeah.
Putnam Arts Council is going to have an exhibition from August 13th through the 27th, from 3 to 5 on Sunday, August 13th, and it's right up here at the Putnam Arts Gallery. So everyone should be going. It's really nice up there. You have accomplished artists and their art. So again, that's August 13th through the 27th. That's it.
Can you just, I have one announcement. This past Sunday, actually, was the Putnam County Northern Westchester Remembrance, because this past Monday, Jonathan, was the Purple Heart, National Purple Heart Remembrance Day. So at the Veterans Park in Carmel, at Veterans Park, we had the remembrance ceremony, and I had the pleasure to meet once again. Do you remember Gene?
Gene Lang.
Gene Lang,
Yeah.
who came and helped us. And he actually said, he was one of the speakers, and he said how happy he was that all 6 towns in Putnam County helped so quickly in designation of Purple Heart towns.
We were the first.
We were the first. I mentioned that to them, and he was a little frustrated with towns in other counties that have been less than cooperative in moving it forward. So he did want to thank Putnam County and the town of Carmel.
County was the first county in Putnam, in the state.
That's right.
in New York State.
That's right. So Gene was there and he spoke, and it was a very nice ceremony.
Wow.
So the town was represented.
No, the weather was beautiful.
It
for
was-
it
yes.
today. It was a nice day.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, great. All right, does anybody else have any other announcements?
No.
Before we go into executive session? We do have executive session tonight, and Councilman Schneider is going to be discussing a matter with the town board, contractual personnel matter. So we're going to be closing the meeting from executive session. We're not coming back out here to close it. And so the next time we meet, are we meeting next Wednesday?
Yes.
The 16th, yeah. We're meeting next week, next Wednesday, August 16th, will be for a town board work session, right here at 7 p.m. The 16th at 7 p.m. for a work session. It's the following 2 weeks, Bob, at the end of the month that we won't be meeting. So next Wednesday for a work session, 7 p.m., right here, okay? All right, I need a motion to go into executive
So
session.
moved.
So moved by Councilman Lombardi, seconded by Councilman Schneider. Councilman Lupinacci, all those in favor? Aye. Aye, good night, everyone. Be well. We'll see you on the 16th at 7 p.m. for a work session.